Greetings, everyone. 2K Sports brings you the NBA. It's the Chicago Bulls taking on the Los Angeles Lakers. Tip-off goes to the Lakers. Outside, Bryant. Kicks it to O'Neal. No good. And the Bulls going the other way now. All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. Taking a look at the Bulls. They've got Pippen. Rodman is out there with Longley. Then there's Harper. And it's Jordan in at the shooting guard position. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. Jordan the screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Longley. Pippen from deep. They get it back. Pass to Jordan. Pippen dishes to Jordan. He feeds it to Harper. Outside Pippen. Second chance shot.
Still can't get anything going here after 3 tries.
And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Bryant with it. He's picked up by Jordan. Or he gets the bucket. First quarter, just over a minute played. Lakers on D. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
It's Pippen with the drive. It's good from about 19 feet.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
And here is Van Exel. O'Neal is screen on Harper. Van Exel kicks to O'Neal and stolen by Jordan. And laid in to finish the break. Jordan's got his first basket.
How's that for a quick possession?
Yeah, no hesitation at all taking that one to the basket. Beautifully done.
Van Exel passes to O'Neal. Bryant against Jordan. Shot clock at 6. Outside Bryant. Rebounded by Rodman. 1:52 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Pippen, and foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
The Bulls making a switch here. Kerr's checked in. 1:41 left in the first quarter. Here's Bryant. Now the pass to Fox. He kicks to Van Exel. Down low, O'Neal. Shaq will not be denied, and he's got a free throw on the way.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
So for the Bulls, Wennington, he's checked in for Longley, and it's Kukoc in for Scottie Pippen. Kukoc dishes to Rodman. Got a hand on it. They retain possession. And the dunk by Jordan.
Assist goes to Tony Kukoc.
1:10 left in the first quarter of the game. Bryant with it. O'Neal a screen on Jordan. Kobe kicks to Shaq, and he dunks it down.
Boy, he wanted everybody in the building to know who threw that one down.
Hanging on the rim is, I guess, one way to do it.
Yeah, I tell you what, though, you want to make sure you don't get teed up from a situation like that.
Here's Jordan after the basket by the Lakers. It's stolen by Bryant. And now Kobe running the floor all by himself. A young Kobe going airborne.
That is up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate in the open court when a steal triggers the break.
And really, basketball is about rhythm, and that allows your offense to flow better. Now let's see if they can build on it and keep this lead.
Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
The Lakers trail. Van Exel kicks to Bryant. Second chance shot, and it's Shaq laying it in. O'Neal's got 6. We've got 13 seconds left in the first. Now, here's Kerr. Passes to Jordan with 1 on the clock, and that one's good. He has 6. Guys back and forth this first half.
Well, 5 lead changes early on, guys, as we grapple back and forth.
All right, Staples Center, look who's coming on the court. Come on and get loud for yours.
Well, we got a close game here as we get back to the second quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Bulls?
You know what? They're dominating on the backboards. They have controlled the paint thus far.
Flexing their muscles down low, and they've limited second chances too, guys.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. We've got Longley, Kerr out there with Harper. Then it's Pippen, and it's Kukoc in at the power forward. Outside Pippen, just 5 to shoot. Longley, a screen on Fox. For 3, Pippen. The shot misses, and the Lakers will go the other way with it. Here's Van Exel. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Again, the miss by Bryant.
Man, that is a missed opportunity right there.
And he'll be the first to tell you, Greg, that's one he should have knocked down.
Horry against Pippen, out to the wing. Now Kerr. Back to Pippen. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. Harper, no good.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
Here's Kobe. And Kerr pulls it down.
Yeah, credit the D there. Got his hands up and made sure he wasn't comfortable on the release.
Sure did. Stayed real snug on him and didn't allow him the space he needed to get a good shot off.
Here's Longley. The rebound by the Lakers. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. For Los Angeles, they have gone 0 for 1 at the line. This is their second trip to the line tonight.
Taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Simpkins, he's checked in for Chicago. Bushler comes in for Steve Kerr. That one misses.
Listen, there's no doubt he feels like they should have the lead, but that miss will keep it all tied up.
Pippen against Fox. Pippen, the pass to Bushler. Back to Pippen. And again, no good by Chicago. Pass to Longley. They get a hand on it, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Got that bucket in no time at all. Pippen's got 6.
And finally, someone scored.
I tell you what, Greg, it's not been pretty, I'll say that much. These offenses have been really struggling.
Horry kicks to Bryant. Inside, 6 to shoot. Horry. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but, well, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Meta World Peace, he's checked in for Fox, and Jones subbed in for Bryant.
And another lead change here. How many of these are we going to have tonight?
I'm not quite sure, but I'm willing to bet it'll be more than a few.
Jones drives in, parked down low that time, and he got the 3-second call.
Bulls call.
Chicago leading. Harper dishes to Jordan. Rodman passes to Harper. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. And it's sent back by O'Neal.
You know, not only is the game neck and tight, but the rebounding battle is too. Extremely close on the boards.
It's been brutal in terms of the physicality down low. Not sure if they're aware of the 2-for-1 opportunity.
Well, they ought to be. I mean, that's basic basketball time management. You've got to be aware of your clock and your situation.
30 seconds left in the first half. And here is Van Exel. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Here's Jordan. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
Outside Harper. Releases from 15. No good, trying to beat the buzzer. And so it's a close game as we wrap up the closely contested first half so far. We've seen Michael Jordan really having a great game.
I know we've said this many times before, but what a great first half. Just an offensive juggernaut.
And, you know, in the end, I wouldn't be surprised if we're talking about what a great second half he had, guys. I mean, he can usually keep it going for all 4 quarters.
They've got Kobe. Ori is out there with Fox. Then there's Shaquille O'Neal. And it's Van Exel in at the 1 spot. That's the Laker 5. Shots good by Pippen.
Great way to start the half. Easy layup against some soft D.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Fox kicks to Shaq. And there's the feed to Van Exel. And he hits it to tie the game up. Van Exel's got 5 points so far.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
Pippen against Kobe. It's Pippen with a drive. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. That's on Shaq. For Chicago, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. And the first one drops. Steve Kerr's checked in for Ron Harper. And both free throws good for Pippen. They've been hanging in there.
And they've got a chance right now to jump on top.
Van Exel passes to Ori. On the wing, Bryant, guarded by Jordan. Bryant in the post. He's against Jordan. Just 4 to shoot. Shoots a fader, and he gets it to go. Bryant's got it all tied up now for the Lakers.
You know, his ability is matched only by his energy, guys. I mean, he's usually in the middle of everything for his team.
And Jordan gets it to go. Kobe with it. And that one is hammered home.
I tell you what, you got to love his aggressiveness finishing inside like that.
Well, his leaping ability, Clark, gives him a great advantage.
And that's why they look to get him the ball around the rim. It's either a dunk or free throws every time.
Jordan kicks to Kerr. Rodman with a screen on Van Exel. The drive by Jordan. Blocked by Shaq. He puts up a wall. Here's Kobe. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Bryant's got 6 here in this quarter.
The shot quality is very good here, and they're making most of them this half.
Yeah, converting at a really high level. The field goal percentage continues to creep upward.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Take a look at what Kobe's done. He has 8 points and the 1 steal.
You can tell he's got it in his mind that he is just going to take this game over.
And it takes confidence and skill to be able to do that, and he's doing it with major composure. There's no doubt about it. He's in control and making it happen for himself and his team.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Wennington comes in for Longley, and it's Kukoc in for Dennis Rodman. Jordan dishes to Kerr. Just 4 to shoot. And it's good off the back rim and in. Kerr's got his first points in this one.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. It's a thing of beauty.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. Simpkins, he's checked in for Chicago. Three minutes gone now in the third quarter. Kobe passes to Fox. Van Exel against Kerr. 5 to shoot. Bryant. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Pippen against Fox. Kukoc gets the bucket. And the Bulls lead by 2.
And a nice spark for their offense here in the second half. Now above 50% for the game.
And, you know, guys, that kind of offensive efficiency really keeps a lot of pressure on the opponent, and that's part of why the lead is what it is.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Now, here's Kerr. He dishes it to Jordan. Jumper off the screen, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
It's still anybody's game, isn't it? Thanks for joining us again as we get set for the fourth quarter. A terrific game so far. The Lakers trail. On the court for the Bulls, getting this fourth quarter started. Rodman is out there with Kukoc. Then it's Michael Jordan. Then there's Harper. And it's Longley in at the 5, down low. Shaq down low. Covered by Longley. O'Neal misses.
That's a huge part of what they want to do defensively. Limit his easy chances inside.
Jordan against Kobe. Here's Harper. Rebound by Van Exel.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
The shot by Bryant, no good.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Kukoc against Fox. Now here's Jordan, guarded closely. 6 on the shot clock. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Rodman, no luck.
And that's not the best of shot selection there. The defense definitely won that possession.
Yeah, I think in that case you've got to go elsewhere with the ball. You just can't rise up over the top of him when he's on you.
Kobe goes in. Looking to end his cold spell. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. And the dunk by Jordan.
And you've got to wonder just how big those points are going to be. A swing like that can decide a game.
And I wouldn't be surprised if it does. The steal there, as gutsy a play defensively as you're going to see.
Jordan against Kobe. And he gets it to go.
Big time bucket there, and you can expect to see him stay very involved the rest of the way.
Chicago calls timeout.
Yeah, saw some things that just weren't working for them and wants to make some adjustments.
Yeah, and no reason to wait around to do that, Greg. I mean, might as well make those adjustments right away.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
I was able to listen in on what Chicago's coach was going over with his team. As this game approaches its finale, the outcome's still undecided. He's told them, we're not far, fellas. It's within reach. Seize the moment and walk away with a win. Guys?
Lakers trail by 4. A minute 50 left to play here in the fourth. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And you talk about momentum. That sort of action delivers a type of energy to your team. that you just can't quantify.
You know what? I'm going to quantify it right now, Clark. And this is a close game, and that was something special.
And really,
Good try.
in a game, you guys, in a game like this, though, when you have a chance to send a message, you do. And boy, did he ever on that play.
And that last replay courtesy of Kia. Scottie Pippen's checked in for Chicago. 1:46 left in the fourth quarter. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Chicago.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
Yeah, but they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
Pass to Ori. On the wing, Bryant, guarded by Jordan. Outside, Kobe goes up off the pick.
I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is the 2 points, not the dramatics.
Oh, come on, Clark. He had to go for it, didn't he?
Yeah, but hey, he's an athlete, and I can't fault him for that one, although if he missed it, I might have.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Here's Pippen. Rodman passes to Longley. To the middle. Here's Pippen. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Some hang time on that rim puts a little whipped cream on that angel food cake there.
It's a tight ball game, and those displays of strength, Clark, can get one team rolling.
Agreed.
And also the other on its heels. Let's see how this one turns out. You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Here's Jordan, and the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line.
How about Michael Jordan in this one? He has 20 points, and he was able to come up with 1 steal, too.
You know what? He's been a difference maker defensively today, Clark. He's disrupted more plays than the stat sheet will show. And that tacks another big point onto the league. Great N1 play, showing us now a little bit of that killer instinct.
Knocked loose. 32 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Harper against Van Exel. Now Harper. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Outside Jordan. Puts one up from 19. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Van Exel kicks to Bryant. The pass to Ori. Here's Fox. It's good.
Ricky Fox.
And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. And that'll do it, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching as Jordan presents our player of the game, Michael Jordan.